My name is Kathy A, and normally I do a video show all about makeup for women of a certain age and some men of a certain age as well. Everybody is always welcome to watch my videos, but I do tend to kind of concern myself with those challenges that the older face has and the older body has. So today's a little bit different. I'm going to go off the path a little bit, and I know these aren't as popular to watch as my regular makeup demonstrations are, and I promise you my next few videos will all be makeup demonstrations or hair demonstrations. So I wanted to kind of do this, get it out of the way. A lot of us here on YouTube are in kind of an awkward position. We do videos on makeup and fashion and style, and right now not only is it not really priority with a lot of people, but a lot of the stores and businesses that sell these products are not open right now, or they're not able to ship. So it's almost a moot point. However, I really feel, and I'm kind of forever the childlike optimist, that we all need a moment of reprieve. We need kind of a little break from the doom and gloom kind of feedback we get from the media. We're getting a lot of coronavirus stuff and problems with supplies and things like that, and arguments with the president and things like that. I just want to get away from that for a little while, and I enjoy watching videos from other people that are just kind of business as usual. They're just talking about their favorite lipsticks, or a new shirt they got off of Amazon or something like that, and to me it's just very relaxing. So I will do that. Today I thought it'd be interesting to take you along with me shopping at the grocery store. My brother and sister-in-law live in Massachusetts, and I went up there to check on things, and I went shopping at the grocery store, and I had to go to a Walmart because that's the only kind of variety store kind of place. You can get more than just groceries and pharmacy stuff there. There's a cute meme going around where they're showing pictures of their house coats and stuff and saying the new spring dresses are in, ladies. And it's kind of funny, but they're like the only store that's open that sells a variety of things. I mean, I bought a lampshade along with my hamburger and lasagna noodles, so it just and I know that makeup isn't first thing on your mind probably right now, but I hope you are keeping healthy, and I hope that you're keeping positive, because we will get through this. We will. Maybe a little matter of time. I think in America we are just so impatient, and we want instant gratification, and we want instant, okay, I've had enough of this, let's stop. People's finances are a little tight. One of my friends lost over $80,000 in the market, and they were quite despondent. So, there's a lot of bad things going on right now, but I think we should stay positive and look to the future, and this is how I choose to be. I mean, you can choose to be miserable and scared and fearful, or you can choose to be, I don't know if happy's the right word, but I think positive is a better word. I think we should be positive and use the time. I used to think, oh, I wish I had some time. I could organize the house. I could, get my photos organized and, clean things and unpack, because I've moved twice this month, so I'm still unpacking. So I've got a lot to do at home. But my job, thankfully, has given me hours to work at home, and it's reduced hours from what I normally do, but I am working at home. I have my little desk set up. It's actually my dining table shoved against the wall, and I had to get internet installed, and I don't even have a TV yet, but I had to get internet so that I could do my work stuff. So, we're all making little adjustments in life, and it's bringing out the chef in me. I'm making like dishes now that I normally just throw something in the microwave and heat it up, or have some soup or something, or SpaghettiOs or something. But I made lasagna. I mean, wow, and I cut it up so I'd have 6 meals out of it, or 7 meals out of it, and I could share it if I needed to. I wrote down a few things. One is that even though I'm optimistic, I don't in any way want you to think I am minimizing the seriousness of what's going on. And I do believe you should follow the CDC ruling of trying to stay at home, stay shelter in place, as they say. Don't go hanging out with all your friends, or just because they're family, don't go hanging out with them. I mean, wave at them from the window, call them, talk to them, Skype. You can do Messenger. Messenger's got a great photo feature for, you know, your conversations. I am taking a million vitamins and supplements, and this is one of them. This is, it looks like wine, but it's not. This is my, what is it? Sambuchi effervescent tablets. It's vitamin D, zinc, and elderberry, black elderberry. And it tastes like kind of a light fruit soda pop. And these are little tablets that you just kind of, you put them in water, just put them in about 8 ounces of water. And it's delicious. It's like a fruit punch soda pop. So this is another way to take it. I was doing the syrup shots and I ran out of the syrup. I don't really like doing the shots. It was a little bit too syrupy. So I do like this better, and it gets more water into my system and gets me more hydrated. I think being hydrated is really important. I took some notes here. Now I have a little video that I took when I went grocery shopping, and I was up in Massachusetts. As I said, my brother lives there. My sister lives up in New Hampshire, so I was kind of passing through, and I stopped at first a Walmart, and they didn't have everything I needed for groceries, but I did get the lampshade. And I got Market Basket food for the rest, and they had the rest. And I didn't hoard anything. I didn't buy anything really silly except perhaps the lampshade, and it's right over here. Yeah, I think it's kind of it's weird in the store because everybody's got the markings on the floor they're supposed to stand behind. Even when you're checking out, they have markings now. You can't stand, you know, CVS has them, the grocery stores have them. And up in Massachusetts, they don't let you bring your own tote bags anymore in. You have to let them pack the food or whatever it is, your products, in their own bags, either plastic bags or paper bags. In Connecticut, they have stopped plastic bags, so people are bringing in their own totes now, but they think you're bringing germs in with that, so they're not letting you do totes anymore. So, without further ado, let's watch the video on grocery shopping. So we're getting ready here. Oh, I don't even know how to put this on. Okay, here we go. It's this way, below and above. Oh, this is so twilight. Okay, here we go.
Thanks for working, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
They can't unload the sandwich sauce, so they made a display just of sandwich sauce. See, I didn't get eggs.
One thing I did notice when I was shopping is that people are so friendly and are talking to each other. I never used to talk to people in line, really. I mean, I'm pretty approachable, but somebody came up to me and started chit-chatting about how are you doing, and you know, what are you finding that, you know, is hard to find in the stores that you really want. And I was saying cheddar cheese. I like cheddar cheese slices. I like to have my grilled cheese. And bread in the bread aisle was gone. I mean, you could get the custom Italian bread, though, from the north end of Boston, which I love. I love that bread. So I could find that in a couple of places. But anyway, talking to people about stuff, you find out a lot, and people are just kinder. They're kinder and gentler to each other, and it's like we're all in this together, and I feel this camaraderie that I've never felt before. I'm not going to say maybe we needed this to wake us up to things, but it's kind of, there is a good side to everything, and there is a white lining. I have decided to do a live stream for the first time. I'm going to do that on Wednesday. That's this coming, it's hump day. I thought it would be fun to do at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which, you know, you can figure out what you are in Central and Pacific from there, but it will be a live stream, and I'd like you to, on this video, put down some topics or questions that you have that you want me to bring up during the live stream. I'll have a little bit of a list. I'll try not to make it too long. Try to keep it under, you know, under an hour. I know these things can tend to go a long time, so, but I thought a live stream would be kind of fun, and it's my first time doing it, so why not? I do have some kind of safety ideas that I thought would be helpful. I have been trying out new makeup looks. I have been experimenting with different things, and this brings up a very important thing. You need to clean your brushes. You need to spray down your makeup. You need to make sure, even perfume bottles, caps, your nail polish tops, everything you touch, tweezers that you use, nail clippers that you use, eyebrow brushes, ends on those eyebrow pencils, those all need to be cleaned. Your clamp for your eyelashes, your eyelash curler, that needs to be cleaned. So a lot of things do. I even washed my handbag. And now it is sparkling clean. It is, this is a body bag. But it's sparkling clean, and it dried overnight. I had it upside down on the shower head, like this, and all of the pockets, everything inside dried, and it's clean. And I think when you're taking your handbag, you don't think, how many times do you wipe down your handbag? How many times do you wipe down your wallet? Spray your keys. This is a plastic surface too, and if you have it on the floor or if you have it on the counter, you could be getting some of the bacteria, some of the little spore things on the totes. So I think it's a really good idea to either wash your totes. The plastic ones you can put right into a basin of water with some soap in it. Wash them. You can hand dry them and let them air dry. I think it's a really good idea to be a little more cautious than we have been in the past. Now, if you can find any of this, which is very hard, this is a 91% rubbing alcohol. And what I do is I put this in a spray bottle, and I spray everything. I spray all of my powder makeup, I spray my lipsticks, wipe them off, spray them again, the covers, the cases, the tops, you know, your eye primer, like the MAC paint pots. You need to spray the outside, take it off. You need to spray the inside, wipe it off, spray it again, and let it air dry. There's just so many places that could be clean that why not, you know? And this is a great opportunity to really do a spring cleaning to your home. You'll feel better. When you come in from being outside, you're supposed to take off your shoes immediately. I spray mine with alcohol, after I take them off, and then change clothes, which is not too hard. I can change into my jammies or whatever, and take a shower maybe before you change clothes. Wash your hands with soap and water. And it doesn't matter what kind of soap. I mean, my skin is in bad shape right now because of it. I've been using different creams and things. I've had a couple companies send me skin creams, and a couple of them are pretty nice. I'll be talking about them at another time. But yeah, it's messing with your hands, but it's really important to keep your hands clean. I'm always touching my face, and that's one of the main things they said you can get this from touching your face. And I can't help it because I don't know, I get something in my eye, I have mascara or false lashes, and I'll go like this, or I'll just go like that, or my nose itches, or I'll go like this to check, you know, my lipstick's smeared or whatever. So wash your hands. And if you absolutely have to touch your face, take a tissue and touch it with the tissue and throw it away. Don't touch your face and then touch anything else. So it's really, really important to follow their rules. I do have hand sanitizer in the car, and I think it's a good idea to wipe down the steering wheel, the handles, the inside of the door, and all of the things you touch, you know, the shifting thing, your radio interface, all of your blinker knob thing, you know, all of that stuff needs to be wiped down, because when you're coming in, you've already touched a lot of surfaces. When you bring things into the house, they're suggesting that you wipe down the things before you use them. It seems strict, but you know what? The more precautions you take, probably the better off you're going to be. So maybe it's worth it, you know. One of the things that I am going to do in my spare time is I have boxes of photos. And I'm going to organize them finally, once and for all. I have been thinking, oh, I'll scan them one day, or, you know, I'll get digital files of everything. I haven't. So Wal-Mart had these, and I thought it was cute because it was kind of like the Sephora thing. These are those self-stick pages. They're a lot like the ones we used to have, where you pull open the sheet, you put the pictures down, you can write a few things, and then you close the sheet down, press it down, and get all the air bubbles out and everything. This has 100 pages, and it was around $10 or $11, not bad. You can get different types, like this kind here has little 4x6 openings, and what I did with one is I covered it in fabric and I put recipes in there. So I gave this as a Christmas gift probably about 10-15 years ago, but they're cookie recipes. I printed out the recipe cards. So it's a really great idea, a great way to organize your recipes. I have a recipe bag. I have a bag here that is full of recipes. Things that I pulled out of magazines or books or cookbooks that I like gave them away, but I kept one recipe. That's waste of time, and it's just, you know, something I can organize the recipes by type, maybe have a different photo album for main meals, maybe have a different one for desserts or cakes or cookies again, you know. But it's just, the possibilities are endless. It really is. Now I got about 8 of the photo albums to do each of the decades of photos that I have, and I have the photos in boxes by decades. So I know that in the 80s there's a ton of things because I did a lot of stuff as a young woman. So I think that that's kind of a great way to spend time organizing. And if you have photos too, put them in something, you know, and if you can scan them, that's great, but that can be an overwhelming task because then you start looking at them. So what I suggest you do is go through your photos, organize them by decade, get them sorted that way, and then start with the earliest and start working your way up, you know. And we have the time now. Let's do it. Let's use this time constructively and get these things done that we've never had time to do before. So I hope all of you are in a good place, have enough to eat, have your rent paid, and have a wonderful week. I will be back on Wednesday with a live stream at 6 o'clock on 2020, and that will be Eastern Standard Time. I'm in the New York time zone, so whatever time that is for you, I hope you can join me. Please comment below something you'd like me to discuss on the live stream, and we'll see you then. Stay safe, stay smart, stay healthy, and stay positive. Take care. Toodles.